Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sozo Coffehouse. And who's Sozo is it anyway? How y'all doing? Good. Please welcome to the stage, Big Canvas.
How y'all doing? Happy Friday, everybody! It's a 3-day weekend. How are we doing? They live. Okay.
Wonderful. Welcome. This is Big Canvas at the Sozo Coffehouse. We're so excited to have you here. You guys excited to be here? Yeah. Beautiful. How many people in the room have seen an improv show before? Oh, we got quite a few.
Wow.
Quite a few. Beautiful.
How many people have seen Big Canvas before?
Oh,
right. Those
nice.
new people, you're in for an experience.
I think the first timers. That's great. This is wonderful. Well, hey, we are Big Canvas. And in addition to being a troupe of talented and hilarious improvisers, as you will witness here tonight, we are also a non-profit organization.
What?
It is. It's amazing. Yes. And we have a mission statement that we believe that comedy is for everyone. We believe that in the shows we put on. We believe in doing shows for all audiences. We also believe that in the classes that we teach classes. Anyone, everyone, all of you can learn to do what we do up here. We believe that wholeheartedly, and we've had an amazing range of students, ranges in age, experience, background, everything you can imagine, and it is a wonderful thing to do, wonderful skill to learn, whether you want to be a comedian or just want to be better at talking at people like I did. And now I'm here talking at you. It's a wonderful thing, but hey, we are here tonight specifically to entertain you.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Let's introduce ourselves. We have
Eric.
I'm Tracy.
I'm Lindsay.
I'm Doug.
And we have a very special student player.
We do indeed. Speaking of students, please give a round of applause to Mr. Adam Brownell. Fantastic.
Well, fantastic. So throughout the night, the way that short form improv works, it's kind of similar to Whose Line Is It Anyway? What's going to end up happening throughout the night is we're going to be asking you guys to yell suggestions at us. And so this show does not work without you guys. So we want to make sure that you're on the same page with us. So kind of to get everybody warmed up, go ahead and give me the suggestion on the count of 3 of a girl's name. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
I heard Alaska. So that's awesome.
It's a beautiful name.
Beautiful. So what's going to end up happening, whenever we're yelling out, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to take the first one we can hear clearly. So if you're yelling something and we're still kind of looking, keep yelling it. Once we repeat something, that means we got it. You can stop yelling, and we'll ask for something later on. Ready? Okay.
I think it's time for us to get warmed up with
I
our
think
first
so.
game of the evening.
All right, perfect. This is a game called Freeze Tag. All our players, this is a game for everyone. We'll line up here. We'll have 2 people starting a scene here. At any moment, the players lining the back can shout out freeze. And the players in the scene will have to freeze in the position they are in. They will be tagged out, replaced in that position, and it's a completely different scene. They will have to make sense of whatever weird position they are just about to tag into. If it sounds crazy, it is. And it's not even the craziest thing we'll do tonight. So let's have 2 players. Doug and Lindsay will start the game. You may begin.
Can we get a one-word suggestion?
Taco.
Taco.
They're so good. They're so delicious.
This is the best truck in the city.
Oh my gosh, I love tacos, truck.
That's why we want you to have 5 of them.
Not the most original name, but the very delicious topping.
Tacos, tacos, tacos. I'll actually join you myself.
You have to taste your product to know if it's good.
Freeze. Officer, please take off the handcuffs. I didn't mean to do it. It was a total accident.
As soon as I get this sobriety test ready for you.
You gotta shake it?
I gotta shake it. Is he drunk? Says ask again later.
Come on.
Freeze! They say that this perfume has some lavender undertones and some smells of the
Smells wonderful. This is a big bottle, though.
Well, you have to use a lot so that you can get like the big
Freeze!
And this is how we turn the butter.
I am doing it so well. I turned one at one time and another at another time.
Svetlana, don't be such a show-off.
Freeze! I don't think this is how you're supposed to ski.
You gotta take the master class. You can do it with just one, like I am.
What? But I mean, my poles are like way behind and to the side. I thought it was supposed to kind of go, in front so it can push me forward. I just feel like I'm going to just drag these the whole time.
You're thinking too much, man. Just become one with the slope.
I think I'm going to become one with the slope. Freeze!
I'm gonna pull you. This is cool.
When I signed up for Cirque du Soleil, this wasn't what I had in mind.
Well, yeah, because you were supposed to fly the opposite way. But you okay?
No, that really hurt.
It's not supposed to hurt here at Cirque du Soleil. Nothing hurts. We're under the sun. That works.
That works. This act works okay.
Freeze! I'm serious, Tommy. You could just jump off the diving board. I'll catch you. The water's fine. You'll be okay. Just jump.
Freeze! Soon I'm going to make you a real boy. Come on, get up. Oh, who's my little puppet? Yes.
I've got no strings to hold me down.
Okay.
Or make me cry.
I don't know how. Soon I'm going to figure out how to move your mouth so that. I'm going to get better, I swear.
Freeze. I think this jacket's a little too small for me.
Oh, come on.
Real close.
You can't do that?
No, I can't. It's gonna rip.
I think you're wrong on that one. Look, it works perfect for the party. Sure, our hands are already up in the air.
But what
You
if
can
I-
just wave them now, and it's not even a lot of work. You literally don't have to care to wave your hands in the air.
Freeze! And that's what I said to the French. I give up. And they didn't understand what I said until I said it in a different language.
Hopefully French.
It might have been.
Okay. We gotta work on your training.
This is like high-class military training. And you said the first thing we were going to learn is surrender.
That's if you are French, not talking to French.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't read the manual before we started this.
Freeze. No, I'm fine.
I just gotta stay on this side, man.
No, it's okay.
It's
okay.
rules, you know. You
What was in that again?
Everything. Yeah. I thought you were being really adventurous. Like, I even pulled some stuff out we normally don't even put in drinks anymore. Like the pickle juice and all that kind of stuff, man.
No, I taste the pickles.
Yeah.
I taste the pickles. That's what that was.
Well, I mean, that was what I used for the mixer. And the chaser. And most of the drink. I threw a pickle in there, man. You realize that, right?
Could you throw some Pepsid in it? Some
I had my Lanta. Yeah, it's kind of... Oh, no, I put it in. Like, you couldn't taste the Mylanta, the white chocolate
No, the
buildup?
pickle's pretty overpowering.
Okay. Do you need me to get you, like, a car ride, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to a hospital.
And scene.
that this game is going to work, Lindsay and Adam are going to be the host of a morning show, and Doug and Tracy are going to be guests on the morning show, or a guest in the case of this. The rules are very, very, very simple. Lindsay and Adam can only speak one word at a time, alternating. So, for example, if you were to say hello, how are you, you would say it like this.
Hello.
How
Are
you?
It's just that easy. And our guest has to speak in the same voice at the same time. So if they were to say, hello, how are you? This is how they would have to say it.
Hello,
how are you?
It's just that easy. So what we need from you guys is give me an everyday problem that you might buy a miracle product for. Hair growth? I think I heard hair growth, so we'll go with hair growth. So it's a product related to the problem of hair growth.
Good
Morning.
Omaha
Welcome
to
our
show.
today.
We
Have
a
special guest
for
you
today
this.
morning.
Why
Don't
you
introduce,
yourself?
please.
Good morning. I'm Patty Belmont, and I'm very, very excited to be here.
Well,
Patty,
you
are
very
welcome.
to
Be
here.
why
Don't
you
tell
us
a
little
bit
about
your
product.
please.
Well, do you ever know anyone who suffers from hair loss? It's okay. This is a safe place. On broadcast television.
Well,
Actually,
I
have
a
big
friend
with
a
big
bald
spots.
Well, your friend is in luck. Luck.
oh
Goody.
goody.
Please
Tell
us
more
about
this,
product.
please.
Well, I developed a patented process to excite the hair follicles into production. Would you like to know how it works?
Yes,
For
sure.
Well, the secret is fear.
Excuse?
what?
Our studies have shown that given a severe enough fright, your hair follicles will shoot out in exasperation into long, gorgeous locks.
Wow.
Is
That
really
legal
or
is
that
illegal.
There's no law against scaring people, so long as you don't actually injure, maim, or kill them.
Oh,
that's
good.
will
You
describe
how
my
friend
baldy
can
reclaim
his
youth.
Yes.
Our professionals trained in the art of fear will come to their house at an undisclosed time and a way that is both personal and alarming.
Sounds
Amazing.
It is.
wow.
Look
At
the
time.
bye.
Big round of applause.
All right. And we mentioned classes earlier, but we also do workshops. We do individual workshops. We do large group workshops. We also do corporate workshops. Not only if you have a team that has fallen apart, we'll build them back up and make them a team again. That's all I got to say about that. It's fun and exciting. We'll come in. We'll spend some hours with you, teach you the improv, teach you the fun, team build them, and bring them back together. So that's what we've got. Now, our next game is going to be a game called Questions Only. What happens in improv is one of the rules we teach is you can't ask questions. Well, this game breaks all the improv rules. We can ask questions all we want. Now, if at any point in time you don't think it's a question, we want to hear you guys go, Can you, that's weird. Did that sound or a variety of that.
No, that specific sound.
Just that. That's how it goes.
The Canadian red-breasted honker.
It's a good ear.
Good ear.
I don't know how to respond to that one. Canadian red-breasted honker.
Indeed.
Like on a Tuesday, I guess. Anyway, so if you guys feel that they're not asking a question or they didn't ask it fast enough, then I want you guys to call them out on it in any way possible, and we'll kick them out. But remember, we have kids in the room, so please keep it clean. So this is a game called Questions Only, but we
That was a note for us.
That was
for these guys, not for you guys. So give us a like a place where people meet or gather. A park. So this is a park. A park.
Have you seen my mommy?
Have you seen my dignity?
Why are you talking to a child about dignity?
How come you don't understand me?
Do you not know what it means to see the world through the eyes of a 6-year-old?
Are you looking for a best friend?
Have you met my dog Sammy?
How did I end up here with a kid?
Are you my dad?
Did you hear about the game today?
Do you think the blue or the black team will win?
What is that the password for?
Do they not have Wi-Fi here?
Are you from Hartskova?
Gerald?
That had an intonation. Samantha?
How have you been?
How did you get to look so good?
Haven't you heard of paleo diet?
What's that?
Have you seen my frisbee?
You mean the one that just hit my kid?
Was that your kid?
Who else could it have been?
Is he alright?
Is he still crying?
Is that how he cries?
What do you mean by that?
Did you come here for the penguins?
That's what those are?
They don't look like a penguin?
No.
There, that was a good sound.
There we go.
Why are you here, ice cream man?
You want ice cream?
How did you know I'm hungry?
How did you know I'd be here?
Are you reading my mind?
Are you wanting a dilly bar?
Do you think I don't have taste buds?
Come on.
Do you know where the Jean Leahy Mall is?
Are you really gonna ask me that, considering I'm blind?
She was a real jerk for not noticing that you were blind. Anyway, I'm starting a new scene now. How many parks are in Omaha?
How in the world am I expected to know that?
Weren't you the one with the map?
Doesn't feel good, does it?
I gave the map to the blind guy.
Do you want to make a sandcastle?
What's that?
You haven't heard of a sandcastle?
I've never been to the beach. That's a sentence.
Oh,
We're making our own noises now.
You, come here for the trees?
Aren't you more of a flower guy?
Do I look like a flower guy?
What does a flower guy supposed to look like? Was that grammatically correct?
Was it?
Oh.
Are you an English teacher?
Do you know words I don't know? That's not what.
Did you just hear a red-breasted Canadian honker?
Is that what that is?
Aren't you a member of the Audubon Society?
Didn't you hear they dissolved it?
When did that happen?
Would you believe 10 years ago today?
Were you still around then?
Are you saying I look young?
No.
Alright, wonderful. So this next game is called Press Conference. For this, we're going to say hello and goodbye to the wonderful Tracy.
Bye, Tracy!
But don't worry, we will see her in just a second. So as she makes her way out, the way that this game works is Tracy is a celebrity that's going to be holding a press conference, and the rest of us will be reporters asking her questions. She's not going to know what this press conference is about, though, so she's going to have to pay extra careful attention to where we're reporting from or what those questions are, because those are going to be clues to help her figure out who she is, what she did wrong, and how she's going to make it better. So I heard the doorbell ding.
Yep,
she's out.
She's out.
So the first suggestion we need is a celebrity, but not someone obvious like Donald Trump or Oprah, but maybe another celebrity.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley. Charles
Oh, this
Barkley.
could be a long night.
You don't know Tracy. She'll
Yeah,
be back
this
in
will
a
be
minute
fun.
in 3 days.
So, knowing that Tracy is not an avid Bulls fan, was he a Bulls player? Guess who else is
Well,
Sports
obviously
fan.
we're going to have a hard time answering questions.
What did Charles Barkley do wrong? Anything? It doesn't have to deal with basketball, but
Yeah, something non-Charles Barkley related.
stolen umbrella.
Nice.
Stolen umbrella. Okay,
Nice.
great. So Charles Barkley stole an umbrella, and he is going to fix it by solving world hunger or something. Moving to Canada. Very nice. Moving to Canada. So again, to recap, we will be giving clues for Charles Barkley, who stole an umbrella and is going to be making it better by moving to Canada. There's another part where we're going to need your help from the audience. If Tracy gets it kind of close, like maybe she says Michael Jordan, or I'm a basketball player or something like that, we'll give her a little, like a golf clap, so she knows she's kind of on the right track. If she says Charles Nelson Riley, no, he's not a basketball player.
Charles Nelson Riley?
Something close to Charles Barkley, or if, maybe references Space Jam or gets close to there, we'll give a big clap, so she knows again she's on the right track. If she gets Charles Barkley, or when she gets stolen umbrella right on the nose, the Huskers just won the spring game. Woo! You're so excited! Woo! Let me hear like your best excited. Woo!
remember, the Huskers always win the spring game.
Yeah.
Don't tell Lindsay.
It's the Huskers versus the Huskers.
Again, I thought Charles Nelson Riley was basketball. This is why I do improv, not sports.
I love you both.
So again, I think that's pretty much it. Charles Barkley stole an umbrella and he's moving to Canada. All right, so on the count, yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
On the count of three, we'll say welcome back, Tracy. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back, Tracy!
Oh, this is going to be a long game. All right.
It's mine. She's giving food away here, people. If anybody knows her.
That's for Charles.
Is that
The camera's ready for you. I'm not sure if you want to just make a statement or get
I think we'll cut just right to it. I mean, we got a lot to cover here.
Yeah.
It really wasn't blazer weather today. I don't think it was a bad choice. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming. We got a lot to cover. I see members of the press here in the audience, so I'm going to go ahead and just open the floor to questions. Yes, you, sir.
Yeah, Phil from Round Mound. What you did was terrible. Just terrible.
I acknowledge that, Phil. Thank you for just cutting right to the chase there. And I am sorry, and I will, I will make up for things. I just off the top of my head, right away, I am sorry. Just a flat out, I'm sorry. Thank you, though. Yes, you, sir.
Yeah, Charles Jones. How do you plan on rebounding from this?
Well, that's always the hardest part, is the rebound. Just picking myself back up. Because I feel a little deflated. A little low, a little flat. But I think I think the plans I have in place here are really going to help bring everything back and kind of reboot myself a little bit, retool. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Samantha Jones with SportsIllustrated.com.
I'm sorry. I'm just so choked up. It's just painful. It's hurtful, really. I don't know if sorry is going to be enough. It's not so much a question, but I just needed to let you know.
I am sorry. I am sorry. I know that's not enough. I would, if it would help, I could sing everyone a song to make them feel a little better. I won't, though. You, sir?
Larry Bird, 80s Team USA. I do want to let you know that when I found out, I kind of upchucked a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't happy, Chuck. I just kind of threw up a little bit in my mouth.
You can call me that, by the way, if it makes you feel more comfortable, Chuck. You don't have to be all formal by calling me Charles. It's, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Samantha with Sports Illustrated again. Do you have a nickname for your last name, too? Can we call you Bow Wow?
That's cute. I hadn't thought of that before. But just because of the severity of this, why don't we just keep it, Chuck is fine, but really for all intents and purposes, I'm Charles Barkley. Oh, yeah, you, sir.
Mike Mikeson from ESPN. There's been a lot of negativity cast towards you. How do you plan to hide from all that shame?
Well, I thought about just covering a blanket over my head and never leaving my bedroom, but my publicist said I had to come here and apologize to everyone, so it's not going to work. Yes?
Bill Withers from April Showers magazine. Is this really necessary? Couldn't you have just gotten one of these? I mean, you're very, very wealthy.
Well, of course. I mean, there's a lot of things you can afford when you're as wealthy as I am. Fast cars, big houses, umbrellas. That was in descending order, of course. Yeah, I mean, I certainly didn't have to steal someone's umbrella. it's just beating down on you, and this bald head of mine, it helps to protect it from the elements, and it's right there. I'm so sorry, everyone. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Dave from Tukes Anonymous. Really need...
Dave, stop right there. Just say that publication name again.
Tukes Anonymous?
Okay.
I just want to know...
It's pronounced the way it's spelled, eh?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm very familiar with the Canadian dialect. Yes, sir.
We just want to know why. You know, when Trump gets elected, there's going to be thousands of you. We don't want any of you, please. Okay?
I don't think you mean basketball players. I'll circle back to that. And I know how fond you Canadians are of the word sorry, so I'll keep saying it. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, the dialect, I'm sorry. It's sorry. I'm sorry. Too much time in Chicago playing basketball. Those are all the things I know about Trump. Nope. LA, one of them. Yes, you, sir?
Yes, I'm from...
I've been in Chicago, is what I meant.
I'm from the Bling Hotline. We'd just like to know, are you going to be seeing Drake while you're doing this?
Oh, we are close personal friends, of course. And I do have the number to his hotline. I don't planned on seeing him, but if he's willing to give me counsel, I will take it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, follow-up
Or sir.
question from Samantha Jones, formerly of Sports Illustrated, now with CBC.
Mhm.
I
I appreciate your interpretation. Yes.
Thank you. Are you and Drake going to be using 2 men in a truck, or you think you're just going to U-Haul it, or? Yeah.
Oh, you mean are you? It's possible you're referring to me helping famous hip hop musician Drake move to a different house?
I think
That might be an
unfair. I don't
Drake.
think I'm going to help Drake.
Oh.
We in Canada really freak
Yeah,
out
we're
over Drake,
very
but-
fond of Drake.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
it's not so much him,
Mhm.
but yeah, I'm more curious about the companies, you know.
The company, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Steve from Taco Bell. We had that little chihuahua that ran south, but we hear that you're running north. Really, why? Because it's just an umbrella.
I know it may seem a little extreme that I should move to Canada. But for all of the reasons mentioned and more, universal health care, most of my favorite TV shows are filmed up there. I will be moving to Canada. And rooming with Drake, apparently. Oh, there's more.
Yeah,
Yes.
No,
Oh, there isn't.
I'm
Good.
Drake's publicist. I just want to make sure I get this right on the record.
yes,
Can
yes.
you let us know everything again?
Of course,
Is
yes.
there
Everyone, thank you so much for your forgiveness and patience. I, Charles Barkley, do apologize for stealing an umbrella, but don't worry, everyone. I'm moving to Canada. Where I'll play with the Raptors. Is that a thing? I don't know sports.
It's just that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Steve from Taco Bell might be one of my
know.
favorite people.
I
I don't know why I think
Steve from Taco Bell. That
Steve
was
from
it.
Taco Bell.
I'm subscribing to Tukes.
Tukes Anonymous.
So we're
As far as I'm concerned, all basketball players are on one team, and they play with the Looney Tunes.
There you go, Space Jam. We were going to
We
get
were
there,
gonna
but we
do
figured
that.
you'd get it too quickly.
yes. So really quick before we get into our next game, if any of you guys are fans of social media, which it's 2016, so
Indeed.
hopefully lots of folks are. You can find us pretty much anywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Big Canvas NE, Big Canvas Nebraska. So we'd love it if you're liking the show or if you're interested in the class. Go ahead, like us. We often give away some free tickets to shows and things like that as well to folks who like our Facebook page. So yeah, wonderful.
Awesome. This next game is a game called ABC, and it's a game for Doug and Eric. Doug and Eric are going to do a scene together, but the scene has a very particular set of rules. But before I get into them, because I don't want to game the thing, can someone shout just a random letter of the alphabet?
A.
I heard so many people say A. You're too kind. You're too
Thank
Nice
kind.
people.
Thank you. Now,
But before we start, Doug, where did you go to school?
a small town, southeast Nebraska.
Okay.
A town not even worthy of a name.
No, because I'll embarrass myself.
You will.
Or
yeah,
them.
the way this game is
Alphabet's
played,
a
Doug
statement.
and Eric are going to do a scene, but every line of this scene has to go in alphabetical order. So, with the suggestion of A, the first line of the scene will start with an A. Second line of the scene, a B, all the way until they wrap at the end of the alphabet and come back around. Just to begin, can I get
Well,
a...
Can they help me too? Because I will get lost.
Yeah!
If I say a wrong one, scream out something. Do the redheaded breast.
If you would like to shame Doug by helping him...
You will, at one point in time.
Certainly may.
Or if he has that distant look in his eye where you can tell he's running through the alphabet in his head.
It's extra sad because you're starting with A.
Yeah.
We've played it so many other points of the alphabet. But to get them started, let's get a relationship for Doug and Eric.
Ex-roommates.
Ooh, I like the specificity of ex-roommates.
All right, you can go.
Brad, don't make this ugly.
Clint, I'm going to get ugly. Real ugly.
Do it then. I want to see how ugly you can get.
Extra, extra! Read all about it! He's gonna get kicked out of the house!
Fine.
Extra, extra! He watches Blue's Clues all day! With no kids! Great show!
Ha.
I don't understand why you're bagging on Blue's Clues, all right? And that's exactly why you need to leave. Blue's Clues is going to be on 24/7 here. 24/7.
Just Blue's Clues.
Kinda.
Let me get this straight. You want to sit for 24 hours to watch a real person on a green screen talk to imaginary, feltish, cutout dogs, pets, salt shakers of various colors, various voices, and every once in a while sing the male song?
Male song's great. I'm not afraid of my manhood. Are you?
No.
Oh, I really. I beg to differ.
He's scared of his manhood!
Please stop yelling out at the neighbors. Please.
Quiet. Everybody said quiet.
Really? It doesn't work on Blue's Clues. Doesn't work now. Yelling quiet. Everyone say quiet. First off, they can't hear you because we've been yelling. Secondly, no one's been paying attention to us. We're just two guys in a room. You're a grown man. You should be able to get this. Shut up.
I talk now, okay?
Talking's all you do.
Up yours.
Very nice.
Well, it's the best I can come up with.
Xavier was right about you. You are just a manipulative person.
You're gonna bring up Xavier?
Sounds, man, really? Look, it's nothing that can't be fixed with just growing up. Okay?
All right. I'm exhausted now. My brain is fried.
Only one prompt, ladies and gentlemen. Only one.
I heard Q out there. Thank you.
And to give Doug credit, I think he was going for a dramatic pause.
It was. I was figuring out what.
ABCs, everyone!
Okay. So we are now going to move on to a game And for this, we are going to need 2 brave volunteers. We don't need you on stage. What we need are your phones. And so if we've got 2 people who are willing to offer us their phones, ideally we'd like one with some text messaging on it. Oh, okay. Not all at once. Again, we can stay here all day. So why don't you go ahead?
Oh, that's a yes.
So do you have
That's a cute cover.
So what we want you to do is go ahead and pull up a text message, a conversation of a pretty decent length, mostly words, not a lot of pictures. We still need one more.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. If you want to go ahead, if somebody wants to go out and grab it, I just don't want to prove I've been tampering with anything. So the way that this game is going to work, this is a game called Last Night's Texts. What's going to end up happening is in this scene, Tracy can say whatever she wants. However, Lindsay and Adam can only say things that are in the text messages on the phones that they're reading. Oh, indeed. So, what we need from you guys for a scene suggestion is give me a reason why family would come together. Ice skating in the woods.
I want to hang out with their family.
Yeah, that's an awesome family.
Yeah.
I love that. So this scene is about ice skating in the woods. Last Night's Texts, whenever you're ready.
I'm so happy that we always can come together like this and just have a nice family skate in the woods.
I would love to fish with you tomorrow.
Oh, there will be fish. It's Memorial Day weekend after all. We're going to do everything. Yeah.
Wait, it's only 4 hours, LOL.
Oh, well, we have to pace ourselves, of course, dear heart. You know, you kids get so excited, but...
Is Zach in the field events meet?
Now...
Tonight?
Now, Jennifer, this is family weekend. Don't get all excited about all the little boys at school, all right? There's plenty of time for that when it isn't, family weekend. Skating in the forest.
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I ask. It's just a little cooperation with fun. It's fun to cooperate and listen to Mother.
Sozo tonight?
You know, that's always how we like to unwind after our woodland skates. Have a nice hot cocoa at our favorite location, Sozo Coffehouse, 1318 Jones Street.
Is it at W1SW/the girls? Any idea how long it lasts?
Sweetheart, I have a hard time understanding you when you use your lingo with punctuation. Just talk like school teaches you, like Mother talks.
It is at Lewis and Clark. I don't know how long. He's only doing one event, so I wouldn't think it's too long.
Okay, if we compromise and I give you just a little bit of time to visit your little friend, no hanky-panky business, but just a nice hello, we'll watch his event, and just stop making that weird duck face.
That's a long drive for one event. Long jump?
It is a bit of a drive. I mean, we are all the way out in the woods. We're skating. To get to Lewis and Clark is going to take some time out of our day. Mom's going to have to rework some of the schedule. And
looks like practice is now at 6 p.m. at the indoor soccer center, 122nd/4th.
Well, that's a sudden change. I mean, is it raining?
You'd have to drive to a Galala.
Sweetheart, it's pronounced gala or gala if you are of the European.
How far is that?
We're not going to a gala. We're going to watch her little young man friend, and then we're going to have ourselves our family cocoa, and everything's going to be family fun plan, family weekend, family.
You must be drunk.
of applause for our 2 volunteers. It's Ogallala, right? Okay.
All right, our next game is a fun one and a very interesting one. What we're going to do is we're going to assemble 4 incredible experts on a subject. Or 3. Maybe 3? Just 3. We're doing 3. So we couldn't find the 4th. He's at the bar getting coffee. So what's going to happen is we need something for them to be experts about. Funeral homes.
Beats. This is going to be good.
Excellent. So we have assembled 3 people. I'm going to be the host, and we'll introduce those folks. I'll ask a question. I'll come out to you guys if you have some questions for our experts. So let's start right off here and introduce our first lovely guest. Please introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from.
Hello, I have not seen my master. If you see him, let me know. My name is Igor. I work downstairs underneath our funeral home, and I'm happy to be here.
Excellent. Thank you for coming, Igor. And participant number 2, please introduce yourself and tell us where you're from.
Hi, my name is Candace, and I'm studying to become I want to work in a morgue. I'm studying morgue sciences.
Excellent. Stephen, correct? Okay, nice talking to you.
Oh!
Candace?
No, I'm Candace.
Candace,
But I
I
understand how
Stephen.
you might think Stephen.
They sound
It's a
alike.
brave new world,
I've got
Candace.
They
That
sound
boy's about as deaf as I am blind, so this will be fun.
And participant number 3.
Oh, my name is Blind Melon McGee, and I am a New Orleans jazz musician. I specialize in street funerals.
Oh, okay, good. I was going to have to talk to our producer. But anyway, let's start off right off with the easy one.
Yes, master.
How do you know when they're dead? Igor.
You tap them twice. That's more than twice.
That's all right. I get the point.
That's it.
Guess that wouldn't work. All right, Candace.
Well, in morgue school, I always know that they're dead because they always they roll them in on a cart, and I've never seen a live person come in on a cart before with a sheet over them. I mean, I suppose they could be sleeping, but that'd be a weird way to sleep. So I think it's a good 90 to 95% chance.
Just be covered by a sheet.
Yeah, on a slab.
On a
Who
slab.
sleeps on a slab when beds are available?
You sleep in a bed?
I slept on the slab for 45 days, boy.
Yeah, how do you know when they're dead there?
Mainly by smell.
That's true, you really can't. Never mind. All right, we will go out to the audience. Does anybody out there have a question for our lovely participants, experts here? Yes, sir, you're right there.
Bleeding.
What's that? What if they're bleeding? Candace?
Oh, gross. I don't know. I've never had an already dead person bleeding. Usually that's all done by the time that we get them at school. I don't know. Like if I saw one that was bleeding, I'd be like, oh my goodness, it's bleeding, gross. And then I would go home for the day.
How about you, Blind Melon? I mean, Blind Muddy Waters or Blind...
McGee.
McGee, thank you.
It's McGee, and I can still smell you too.
I also can, and I have the power of sight.
How do you bleeding?
How do you bleed? Is that the way?
What if the dead body
He
bleeds?
did call me Stephen.
Yeah. So if a dead body is bleeding, then really it ain't a dead body. I recommend you pick that person up, you put them in your car, and you get them as close as you can to a hospital within deniableness. Close enough to the point they can get there, but far enough away to the point where they can't connect you to that poison. That's blind.
So drop them and roll.
Drop them and roll.
Okay.
And leading, they don't care.
Igor, how about you?
You take them to the master and you say, they're not done yet.
Good answer. And now, how about another question? Yes, you, sir.
What is your process for preparing the body for funeral?
What is your process for preparing the body for the funeral? Yes, Igor.
Well, first I put on my skinny jeans, and then I turn on T-Swift, and I shake it off, and then I get the makeup ready, and I say, okay, you are going to shake this off and look good. I also tend to think that we are on a vacation on the southern beaches somewhere, too. And then the song is over, and that is it. And then the master comes in, and he says, Igor, get back in your cage, what are you doing?
I don't think that's so much an answer as it is just a cry for help.
Candace.
Well, the way that I prepare is we put on our white lab coat and goggles and gloves, and then I cheat off my partner.
Fair enough. And contestant number 3.
Well, the first thing I do is I tune up my band, and then I get in the rickshaw. Because I really shouldn't be allowed to direct anything. Somebody should be in front of me guiding. So I just get there, and then I slap on old Swifty, and that's not a euphemism. His first name is actually Swifty, and then he just kind of drags everybody around. I'm saying I don't touch the body none. It's already dead. It's what I do.
So there's no prepping involved?
I do not prep the body. I am prepping my body to be able to play. And again, the jazz funeral in the street tends to go on for a very, very long time, and you are holding a very, very heavy instrument. So you got to make sure that you are staying as healthy as you can these days.
Now in my book, that sounds like a cry for help.
Okay, how about another question? Yes, you, sir.
What is the weirdest funeral you have ever worked with?
Oh, you had to ask these 3. All right. What is the weirdest funeral you have ever worked with?
Mine.
Ah, fair enough. Candace.
Oh, it was my Aunt Beatrice, because I didn't like her.
Okay, and?
May I be excused?
All I'm going to say is it involved 27 little people, 2 luchadors, a small can of WD-40, and all the ham you can eat. Did I play an instrument? I did not the entire time because I was too busy taking in the sights, sounds, smells, and all sorts of minutia. And at the end, somebody thought it was hilarious to stand up and scream the aristocrats. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yes.
How could he have taken in the sights if he was blind?
I had the same question.
Yes.
There's some things you can't unsee.
Give our experts a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You now know more than any human being about morticians, I think.
It's really hard just staring out.
So you guys have room for one more game tonight? Woo! Awesome. If you like what you've seen, the fun thing about improv is every show is completely different and completely original because it's all based on your suggestions. So give a round of applause for yourself and your awesome suggestions tonight. If you have paid for both shows, we'll kind of, in a second after this last game, clear out. If you haven't and you want to stick around, it's only $4 for the second show if you paid for the first one. So something to consider, Dad, as your daughter's saying.
We gotta stay for the next one.
All right, so this last game is called World's Worst, and the way that it works is we'll get some suggestions of different occupations, and then we'll come out and show you what the world's worst version of suggestion, perhaps a mortician, is keep in mind we'd like to have comedy for everyone, so we like to have family-friendly World's Worst. But we'll go ahead. So give me a suggestion, like mortician or reporter or snake charmer. Snake charmer.
Snake charmer. I dare you. I dare you.
Here's $5. Do a dance. Come on. All right, 10.
I think you're pretty. I think you're smart. I think because I'm charming you. Yes, I am.
Oh.
Oh, God. Indiana Jones is really afraid of snakes.
Yes. It always has to be snakes.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, let's get another profession.
I don't know.
Teacher. Keep them coming. Don't worry. We'll get a couple more in.
Hi, welcome to Council Bluffs.
Ouch! That's ouch! Wow, we went there already.
Here's $5. You learned something. All right, 20.
So this is the letter Q, kids.
Welcome to the first day of English 101. I'm going to play a movie.
All right, kids, in science class today, we're going to dissect a frog.
What did you have earlier? Professional crocodile walker.
Whoa.
Whoa. Walker. Very dangerous profession.
Just a fun stroll in the park with my crocodile.
That's the best crocodile.
It's average. It's average.
It's average.
Oh, it's just me, Louis Vuitton, you know.
I got to.
What crocodile?
All right, get up on the treadmill. I'm gonna watch my stories.
Another profession.
Sports commentator.
Sports commentator.
Charles Barkley played for the Chicago Bulls. Basketball's the diamond-shaped one, and why don't I see any Looney Tunes on the field?
Thank you, Tracy.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to my crippling depression. With me in the booth is my self-doubt. We're going down to the field for loathing.
That's the one I want to watch.
You had your hand raised. What was yours? Surgeon. Surgeon.
Where did I leave the...
Scalpel? Yeah, just kind of let it drip.
It's $5. You're healed.
And then you take these tweezers and you go...
All right, class, today we're going to learn how to...
Sozo, the last Friday of the month, plus all around Omaha. We'd love to see you again. Collectively, we are Big Canvas. Individually, we are
Tracy,
Doug,
Lindsay,
and I'm Eric.
You guys have a good night.
Hey, brother.